that clip because the powers that be continue to try to erase silver as money from the minds of the people around the world. While at this very moment, some astonishing things we haven't seen before in the silver market, are transpiring right now. There are some very nervous people in Hollywood and Washington, D.C. at this very moment. Back to silver, plata, real money. My friend James Anderson at SD Bullion released a very important video on July 2nd. I'll link it below so you can watch it in full. This 1995 image is from the CPM group. It's a warehouse containing approximately 5 million ounces of physical silver. Each bar you see in this image weighs approximately 70 pounds. Imagine the logistics of moving this much metal. 5 million ounces. July 2020. 13,000 COMEX silver stop contracts equating to 65 million ounces of silver bullion. Contracts representing 13 of these warehouses full of physical silver. But crazier still is the silver ETFs. Here's James Anderson.
In one day alone this past week, updated on June 30th, 2020, over 10 million ounces of silver went into 3 of these ETFs. Look far left to the escalating chart's silver stashes spiking higher in black lines. That's basically 2 of these in one day of inflows. And just now, I looked at the July 1st update, and another 5 million ounces flowing mainly into another silver ETF. So another one of these rooms trucked into silver ETF stashes in just one day of time this past week.
Did you hear that? Over 15 million ounces of silver added to ETFs in just a couple of days?
For additional context, think of it this way. The world's most bought and sold silver bullion coin sales to date, nearly the entire year's amount, or the one before that, or the one before that, just went into a handful of silver ETFs in a smattering of a couple days this past week. I cannot stress enough how ridiculously large these data points and inflows have become relative to silver market's history.
I won't steal James Anderson's thunder here. There's even more shocking data in his report titled Silver Bullion Building an Unprecedented Bull Market. I'll link it below. Be sure to watch. And consider $18 an ounce silver. Consider the national debt, $26.489 trillion. Consider total outstanding derivatives, conservatively measured at $686 trillion. Consider the paper to physical silver ratio, conservatively said to be 173 ounces of paper for every 1 ounce of physical. And consider the US dollar to physical silver price per ounce of $3,720. I've heard people say, would you even want to live in a world where there's $1,000 an ounce silver? To which I respond, do you really want to live in a world where Amazon stock is $3,000 a share and Tesla is valued at $1,300 a share? It may be wise to reconsider the words of drug lord Pablo Escobar if and when this economic Ponzi collapses. Plata o plomo.